Alright everybody, the thing is that I may get random calls, and that if I actually get the call I have to simply end the meeting and all, and I'll have to be present there, but never mind. Let's continue from here. I made some of the changes so that I can actually get the right result and see whether I'm able to get that or not. So let's click on edit content. I'm getting add over here, close this from here. If I click on this edit button over here, I'm getting this save button over here. Ultimately the text that's being changed on the basis of the button I'm clicking. So that is the main change that I just made right now. And then when I click on the save, I should be just getting the right response and all. So let's do it as per that. Even I have the type, so inside this model if I go here, so I'm getting the type, and on the basis of the type I will be just getting the things done. By the way, there is something called handle change. This is the model that I created. Okay, and this is the button that I have, and from here I'm actually handle add click. And one more thing I have to do, I can say handle click. Really, I have to handle click as soon as handle button click. Okay. Handle. This is the one, add or save. So handle add click. Handle, what can be the best name? Handle, if there's a button that's doing both. Okay, let me take the help of AI right now. That's gonna be, let's close this. If there's a button that adds as well as edits, I am using that conditionally. What should be the name of that? For button that adds is handle save button. Handle save click. What should be the name of the on click function? That's crazy. I'm just taking the help of the AI in naming the things. Name should be right, like the best name, and that is what I'm doing. That handle save changes, handle update, handle submit. Handle save is gonna be great. So let's make it like this. Handle save, copy it, and there are so many things. Let's paste it over here, not like that, just this much. So this thing I've done. And one more thing I have to do over here. First of all, this is the switch block, try catch block. First of all, I have over here. So let's get rid of this, and then I have this switch block again for tackling with the this is mainly be used for tackling with the content payload and all. I will be moving the data to separate files and all once the overall things are done. By the way, why do I have it in my ears? Let's get rid of it. And on the basis of the handle, like on the basis of the type, I will be getting the things done. So if the type is actually add, at that time I will be adding it, otherwise I'll be doing something else. So this is how I will be going ahead from here. If the type is that, then do this, otherwise do something else. So let's do one thing. If the type that I'm getting, that's triple equals to add, in that case I'll be adding that. I'll be doing exactly what I'm doing right now. Okay. Else if, or in else case, if that's not equals to add, so that will definitely be equals to edit. So I will be editing it. So Control X. Let's paste it here. And else if. That's gonna be type. If that's triple equals to edit, as simple as that. Is that going to be edit or save? That's definitely gonna be edit, so that's what I use. That's why I'm using it over here. Again, I will be pasting the same things. Few things are gonna be changed, so let's change them. Response await access, that's gonna be put this time because of course I'm putting the data. Then API contents, I need to when I'm actually changing the data, I need to send the ID as well. That is right. So if I actually talk about the putting data and all, in that case, let's go to the postman, update content, and this is the ID, and then I have to send the data in all. Okay, data that in right format. Okay, that's gonna be sent in the right format, of course. And the next thing that I have to do is slash content that I'm actually getting. What am I getting actually? I'm getting the content payload, right? Once I got my content payload.id. Content payload.id is something I have to provide over here. It's simply saying that ID does not exist over there. Is that so? Let's check this thing out. I have this content payload types, and turns out ID does not exist here. That's right. So I need to have the ID of what? I need to have the ID of that particular content that I'm actually getting there. So am I getting the content over here? Yes, I'm getting the content. So let's do one thing. Send the content over here too. So content is gonna be equals to content again. Props related thing. I'm sending many props, but that's fine. I can just simply send the ID as well, or I can just simply send the content. Depends. So once I'm sending the content as well, so let's get the content in the props over here, and after that I'm gonna be giving it the type. So the content I'm getting, what is the type of the content? The type of the content is content type, if I'm not wrong. Content type, yeah. So that's gonna be content type, something like this. So this is done. Once I got actually my content, then I will be giving it the content ID and all. So whenever I'm making a request at that time, I will be giving the content ID. Let's remove this part, and this should be fine. So this is gonna be a put request. I will be sending the headers, yeah, because I will be sending the request payload and all, and with credentials, that is true, and this much data will be sent. Then content updated successfully. Set this thing is okay. Updated. Well, this is not true. What I'll actually have to do over here is to simply update that. Update in the sense, if there is any content, I got the ID of that, so at that time I have to remove the other things from there. Like anything can be changed, right? That is true. So let's do one thing like this. I got my previous content, and now I'll be mapping through my previous content, and once I got my content, in that case I'll be checking the ID. So content.id that I'm actually getting, if that's triple equals to the ID of the current content, and that is content.id. Okay, in that case, okay, in that case what? If the content that I have in my state that is equals to current ID, current contents ID, in that case I have to return the response. That means response.data.content. Otherwise I have to return the previous content. I hope it's gonna work fine. And what was here earlier? Let's see, we'll check that thing. The earlier thing that I had, that was something like this. So ultimately I was getting the response.data.content, okay, because I'm using access over here, so I'll have to keep that thing in mind. So data.content. So this is the right way, and I'll be setting it empty, that is right. I'll be navigating to the contents. Well, this is what I won't be doing it. So I will only navigate it if that's equals to add. If type triple equals to add, just add. Only in that case do it, something like this. But the thing is that where is this type coming from? Do I have a type over here? I do have a type. What? Why am I getting this error then? This comparison is unintentional because type edit. Yeah, this is unintentional. That's right. Let's remove it from here, and this will only run in the add section. And then failed to update the content. This should be other. The link type, the by default link type is going to be other, right? Yeah, by default it should be other. The same thing I have to do over here as well. It should be other by default if I don't select anything at all. And that is it. So this add thing is here, this edit thing is here, and I'm just getting them done over here, and ultimately everything is happening inside handle save. Okay, interesting. And that should be it. I think it should work now. Let's reload the page, and let's see. I have this. Okay, I have this video. This is working fine. And let's add. Nahi. Let's click on this FDS. Let's add one more tag. New tag for you. Ultimately, I'm adding these many things. Another one for you, whatever. So this is how I'm just adding the things. And select a type. Type is not selected by default. That's insane. Close this first of all. I wanna select the type by default. How is the type getting selected? Type. Model. What is the problem here? Content. Doesn't it accept the content? It does accept the content. It has the type for that too. So what is the problem over here? Content type or undefined is not assignable to content. Oh, undefined is not assignable. If content exists, only then do this. Only then give it content. Otherwise just temporary string or just normal. Okay, to do that, what can I do right here? That content I will be giving it directly. Yeah, it does exist. I will be just confirming it like this. So this particular thing is done. And car.tsx, what is the problem over here? This is deleting. Okay, that's all right. I can even delete it from here, not really needed, but let's remove it. Remove it too. And once this thing is done, then I have to just remove this from here and remove the finally block that I have. Delete node, edit node. Alrighty, this thing is done. And one more thing, the title, the type of the link should be selected automatically. That means model buttons, not model buttons, just the model. And then I have types input over here, link type, and this I'm giving. One more thing I have to give it. Let's click on this type input, and there is no value to this. That is right. There is just name. And how about the value? The value is selected, but the value is not given by default. That's right. So what I can do, by default value, so I have to give it some kind of value as well. So value is gonna be what? Value is gonna be the value that I'll be getting. What value am I getting? Question. So name is, I'm getting one change, I'm getting the value. How about the value? The value I'll be getting from here. So value is gonna be something like this, and the value is going to be the equivalent of content payload dot link type. Content payload dot link type. Okay, Okay, so this thing is done. Let's click on types input, and value is gonna be equals to value. Having said that, do I have some here? No, but I'm not getting it here. So let's get it in the props, and after that value is gonna be equals to type of string or link type from here, and I hope it's gonna be alright. Once I got that, let's check that thing again, reload the page, and right now if I click on this pencil icon, I'm getting my Twitter by default. Close this. If I click on it, I'm getting my YouTube by default. If I click on this again, I'm getting Twitter by default. I can change it, of course, and if I change it, nothing is going to be there. So if I change it to YouTube, it will not work. So suppose this is the YouTube thing, and I made it a Twitter and I saved it. Now I won't get data over here. No. Reload. Okay, only this one I changed, right? So this became Twitter. Okay, let's make it YouTube back, and this came back like this. So ultimately it worked. If I make it other, it will not work, because again that is the thumbnail for the YouTube only. If I invalidation error, wow, really? Reload the page. Now I'm getting the things. What was the problem earlier? If I save it right now, and if I just check it out, there is nothing. Okay, that means I need to reload the page. Why? As soon as I click on that, I should be getting the data, because if I'm getting the data over here, I should be getting the data in the model as well. That I'm not getting. Yo, what's good? Oh, Zohab. I hope I'm even that day I mentioned, but the thing is that there was too much latency in the video, and because of that thing I couldn't even reply the proper way. Sorry for that. Still this project is not done yet. Yeah, slowly. The thing is that I haven't worked on this project for 5 days around. For 5 days I've been out, and because of that thing I haven't been working on this Braille project. So just hope it will be done in a couple of days, maybe by tomorrow or something. Let's see. So this has been the by now it could have been done until unless if I didn't have the work, but never mind. But yeah, quite enjoying a lot working with this particular project. This is the thing that as soon as I click on it, I don't get the data, but I have the data over here. That means the data gets cleaned, right? So that should not happen. That means if I go to my model over here and check out what, if I check out the model button, and whenever I'm just adding the values and all, handling save, if I'm editing it at that time, I don't have to clear it. This is the thing that I'm doing. So let's get rid of it, something like this, and now try the same thing out again. Reload the page, click on it, change the title. This is the new title for you. Save it right now, and this is the new title for you. It got changed. And if I click on it again, this is the link, of course, YouTube. If I make it Twitter, it will not work because that is the YouTube link. I will still see it here. What is happening? Why isn't everything getting rendered? Mainly because that become YouTube. This is the title for you. Wow. Reload the page. Something is up for sure. Like I can make it. Did you saw that Harkirat launched a new cohort bootcamp? Yeah, that's right. I just like watched the video. The thing is that I have no plan of but being part of that, because if you wanna be part of that, you will have to pay money and all. So yeah, I saw that, but I do not have any plan of joining that. So this thing is done. And what is the next thing that I can do? Reload the page. I hope it's still not working. Yeah, let's change the Twitter to YouTube, save it again, and now I'm getting that. The one more thing that is what the hell? If I make it Twitter, save it again, reload the page. Okay, something is missing. Let's make it YouTube, save it. Everything becomes that. yeah, so ultimately one thing is missing over here, that is whenever I'm saving the data, this data becomes the data for all. Okay, why is this happening? Whenever I edit it, at that time I'm actually setting the content, but how am I setting the content? If content.id, that I, what the hell, content.id is equal to content.id, it will definitely be wrong. So c.id that I'm getting from there, and the content.id that I must be getting from the top. Yeah, that's right. If that's equals to like that, it should be like that. Let's try to do that again. Let's make it Twitter, save it, and it did not work as expected. Let's make it YouTube again. I'll have to reload. It works like I am able to make the changes, but the thing is that the changes becomes for all. So that is something I need to just figure out, that whenever I'm saving it, that change should not be for all, but it's becoming for all right now. So response.data.content, otherwise content. One more thing, just a sec. Whenever the content, then this, otherwise return the content. Is this happening mainly because of this? Yeah, because you are setting the contents. So one more thing, if I actually make the changes, are the changes saved in the database or not? So if I make it actually Twitter and do it like this, have the change been saved in the database? It turns out yes, the change has been saved in the database. I'm not just able to render that properly, that is what I have to focus on doing. Great. So how can I make it rendered? How am I even rendering the things? Go to card, I'm getting all the contents. Where are the contents coming from? Use contents. So using content only. Great. So set contents, I'm getting all the previous elements, and then what am I doing? I'm actually returning an array. Previous, I'm getting previous content, and once I got previous content, so content.id of the previous one. Okay, if that's triple equals to content id, that is the current one, current content id. In that case, I have to return response.data.data.content, otherwise just the content. What is the content? Otherwise C, come on, content you will return. Very smart. Okay, so at the end I have to just return simply C. Let's try this thing out again. Reload the page. Click on this, change it to Twitter and save it. And turns out that only this changed. That is what I wanted. Everything else is just as it was earlier. Only this particular part got changed. If I click on it, make it YouTube again, that will be visible because this is the link for the YouTube only. So if I make it YouTube, the thumbnail is going to be here. Otherwise, if I make it Twitter, if the type is the Twitter and there is no thumbnail, that means at that time I have to just render here Twitter or something like that. I will be even getting that done. But for now, this should be enough. Save it. Similarly, this one, this is the Twitter one. I can make it Elon Musk video. I can make it YouTube. Well, that's not gonna be right. That means he's gonna be gone. And let's make it, give it proper tags. Tags are gonna be Twitter, video, Elon Musk, something like this. This much I've done. Let's save it right now. And things have been changed over here. There's only one thing, that the URL is wrong right now because I have changed the type. So let's make it Twitter again and save it again. And this time he's gonna be back. Elon Musk is going to be back for sure. Well, Elon Musk is a big personality, so he's gonna take some time. I hope, but he's gonna be back. I think Twitter posts, they take a lot of time to be rendered. Hi, how are you? That's username is Radha. Well, I'm not sure what's your name, but yeah, good to see you here. Why am I not getting the post? Reload the page, I will definitely get it. Okay, but if I change it, I don't get it. So Twitter takes time to just reload the things and all. Click on document, content updated successfully, nothing happens in the document. So let's go with the YouTube only, save it. And I have to work with the document thing as well. Let's click on this. Now this should appear, but this is not appearing. Why? I made it that is okay. Even I can change the video one whatever, and that means the change has been applied. Even that means the URL has also been changed, but this thing is not getting appeared over here. Okay, any solution to this? If I reload the page, it will come back, but if I just simply change, if I change the YouTube thing, it works. If I make it YouTube or Twitter, sorry, where is it? Yeah, it changed. If I make it again YouTube and save it, it appears over here, so it's working fine. But when it comes to a Twitter thing, if I make it YouTube and save it, it's gone for sure. But if I make it YouTube back, sorry, Twitter back, save it, if I go there, it does not appear. Twitter thing needs a reload. That is insane. Same thing is happening over here. If I reload the page, then I will get it. It comes back. Otherwise, it does not come back. Why is this happening? Iframes. Okay, let's check the code out that I have over there for Twitter. Where do I have to go? I have to go to my card. In my card, I have YouTube embed and Twitter embed. The problem is the Twitter embed that I have. Let's check this thing out. And this is how I'm getting the things done. Cache it, block this, get rid of this. The question is that why do I need a reload if I change something in it? Question, and ChatGPT is gonna, sorry, not ChatGPT, Perplexity. I am using this. The problem is that I need a reload to get the preview of the post, Twitter post. When I reload the page, I get the preview. But when I change something, suppose link type, and then change it back to its real link type, I don't get the preview. Rather, I need to reload the page to be able to see it. As simple as that. Let's run it as and then see what happens. What is the problem? The issue you are facing is the common with the Twitter embeds in React. Twitter widgets script only runs when the page reloads. So when, what the hell? Dynamically the widget does not re-renders unless you manually trigger the Twitter widget loader. Solution: you need to call the Twitter widget loader function, Twitter widget loader, after component updates. Also the link changes the force post tweeters to re-render. Okay. So whenever something changes at that time, window.twitter.widgets.reload, we will have to reload it forcefully. So Twitter embed is here. Whenever something changes inside Twitter embed, at that time I have to rerun it. As simple as that. And then the remaining things I have over here. Let's copy it directly and see how, because directly it's not gonna work. We have to take care of many things, but first of all paste it over here and see what it is actually suggesting us to do. Okay. First of all, this Twitter where check if the Twitter wizard script is loaded and rendered. Window link that I'm actually getting. If that changes, no, not in that case. Link type, or better if anything changes. By the way, having said that, Twitter unknown word. What is this? Window.twitter. Do we have window here? Window. Yeah, there's many things. Do we have Twitter? Yes, R. No, we do not have that. Window.tww STR. Yeah, we do have that. Wow, didn't know that. I mean, what is there inside? Is it true and all? So we do have it. The question is, if I have it here, so why am I getting that thing over there? Widgets, do we have widgets too inside that? And let's check that thing out. We do have widgets. And what else? Widgets dot load, so we have to load it, right? This is the function that we have over here, and it does the job. So it is available. Question is, if that's actually available, then window.twitter, it's simply saying that Twitter unknown word property Twitter does not exist on window and type of global this. If window.twitter we just exist. What is the do this? Okay. It should exist. Twitter.widgets.load. Am I getting any error? First of all, let's check this thing. Select elements must be either controlled or uncontrolled, specify either value or prop or nature, but not bother decided. Where am I even doing that? Types inputs.tsx. Not giving me any error, just that. Okay, never mind. Let's change it right now. It will still cause me that. I know it will not work. It worked. Sorry. It worked. Why it worked? Mainly because of this thing that I used. But the question is, I'm not changing the link. Rather, what am I changing? If I just remove it, because I'm not changing the link. Make it YouTube, gone, make it Twitter, and came back. Doing a great job, by the way. This reload thing, ultimately, because of this, I'm not like facing that problem again. Reload the page. It's like this. Okay, make it YouTube. It's gone. Make it Twitter again. Well, it doesn't come back. That means I need to have that. I need to have it, and once I have it, I don't get the error. Rather, I can make it like this directly. Control C. I hope. Let's even like comment everything, and let's simply have it and see what happens now. Okay, and now if I make it YouTube, gone. If I make it Twitter, came back. Just one line of code, and it works fine. Window.twitter.widget. Let's keep it inside that only. Let's keep it inside this huge effect. Not really a big problem, but yeah, having it works. It does the job. As for these mistakes, forget about them. Like, okay, it still works. TypeScript is complaining for no reason. What can I do actually? Property Twitter does not exist on window type of global this. Yeah, so what can I do? How can I fix this error? How to fix this? Okay. The thing is that even I've given enough time. It's time to move back to what? It's time to move back to Next.js. Today I have to create a project. Even before that, I wanted to learn about Next.auth because there's another project that I had to use Next.auth steps. Oh, turns out that I have to create type for this. This is fine, I can do that. So this is gonna be a better option. I have to create a file inside types, and that's gonna be global.d.ts, and inside that I will just create that Twitter inside that. That's good. Let's create the file. So where do I have types? I have types over here. Inside this, let's simply create the file, paste over here, and inside this I have to create that export everything. And what was the code, by the way, from there? Declare global interface window. So we are declaring it globally. Then we are creating interface for the window, and that is Twitter any. At least this should be understandable, right? So we are declaring it. What we are declaring it? We are declaring something for global. First of all, this that will be declared globally. That means that will be used globally. and after that we are declaring the interface. So how do we declare the interface? Is that's gonna be like this: interface window, and that's gonna be twtr twtr, and that's gonna be any. Is that okay? Let's even check this thing out. Interface window, this it should be capital, not a small window, rather the capital one. So this much. As for the type of this, that again going to be a method that will be doing something or the other, so it's gonna be rather, oh my god, seriously, wide happy go lucky. I hope it's gonna work. Turns out it is fine, but now it is not fine. Sorry, let's make it any. Even inside like twtr we have many things. So right now at least it is not complaining, it is simply saying that it is the unknown word. So for that I can just simply fix it from here. अरे यार क्या कर रहे थे? Quick fix and add to workspace and done. So right now at least I'm not getting the error. Forget about the other things. What I actually did, I created a global type for that. By default globally in TypeScript that twtr, that type is not there, but it does have that particular object, but it does not have the type for that. So I just give it any type. Again it is complaining that, oh, any type, give me proper type and all. Forget about that. This much is okay. Okay, so this much I've done over here, and if I actually look at my project right now, log out from here. Okay, you can just sign up, sign in, go to the home page. You can sign up, sign in, whatever. Let's log in, and one password 1 2 3 login. Yeah, this is the home page. Don't expect more than this. Like adding design and all, I can take the help of AI, and AI can make it really better. Overall, the focus is on the functionality part. If I click on get started, I am here on my page, and here I am getting many posts and all. And not only that, I can go to my home page. I can click on add content. Well, add content is not working. That's great. I need to fix that. And remaining things are okay. Over here I can click on add content. I can add a new content. Let's try it for the last time, and then I'll call it here. Let's go to any, close this first of all. Let's go to any YouTube video, and let's click on here. This is the live, right? Let's do one thing. Click on this new content, copy it, and let's click on add content. This is working, that's fine. Let's even do that. Adding content, link is gonna be this, YouTube, and the tag live, just one, add it, and here I got that. This is the live YouTube. That's just simply going on right now. So this is what that I have over here. Even it's being played. What could be better than this? The another thing is that not only this, I want if I am on the home page, if I click on the add content button, it should be added, but it's not getting added. So let's fix that. I have to go to my nav bar, like here it is, and once I'm on my nav bar, content is this, that's okay. I'm on my nav bar and there is no model. That's okay. I'm on my nav bar and then the model is in the content page. Content, come on, yeah, these are the types. Content page is here, and this model, the model on this actually takes these things. It takes the type add, okay. Model is gonna be content add model, okay. Why is this not working? It should work. It should work. Simple thing, I have my model over here, and I have add model on the content type. So content add model, this is the right name, right? Let's go there, not there, rather nav bar, and over here whenever I'm clicking on that particular button, so it is getting that particular model and then showing that, okay. And let's try it now, reload the page, and now if I click on add model, it does not work. Why? Is it unable to select that or something? Just check that thing out. Whenever I click on that handle click, at that time I want to check the element. So CLG element. Let's try it now. F12, click on this, null. Wow, it is getting null. Why? I clicked on the navbar and it is getting null. That means for navbar there is no model. Is that so? Very bad. So what can I do? It's easy peasy. Let's give the model to the navbar as well. What else? I mean, that's what we can do. That's the easiest thing. Copy it from here. Let's go to the navbar at the bottom over here. I will be pasting the navbar model. This model is universal. You can use it anywhere. You can use it for edit. You can use it for adding. You can use here and there and anywhere. I really want to play. Really. This add content. By the way, this appears for sure, but now design is the problem. So what can I do? Let's keep it outside, then I will definitely get the error. So remaining things I will really select it all, wrap them inside a, let's wrap them inside a div and then empty that div. As simple as that. How about this right now? It looks great. Click on add content, I'm getting that. What else I need here? It's fine. So I can click on add content. I can just enter the values like trying to add the content. Then image. What is this? Sorry. Copy it again. Arey ho ja bhai. Control C. Paste it over here. Other not. By default other is selected. So I'm gonna be selecting YouTube. Even I have to fix it. By default nothing should be selected. Yeah. And paste. And then tag. My tag. Your tag. Our tag. बस हो गया, इतना ही काफी है. Click on add. And this is the one I got. My tag, your tag, our tag. This is just got saved here. So that means it's working fine. The next thing is that, or the next feature, that is edit is already working. Can I click it and let's remove my tag from here. Let's save it, and my tag has been removed. So that means it's working fine. I have to work on this logo thing so that I don't have just this YouTube logo. Rather, I have more things. And then this copy thing. If I click on it, I should be able to copy the link of it. And after that, and lastly, I have to work on some more features. Like if I click on add content, right now two things are working. YouTube and Twitter is working. How about document? How about article? And how about other and all? So I will be working on these two things, and I'll be working on even the thumbnail part. Like if the other is selected right now, if I select the other, so at least other should be shown here. There is nothing shown right here. So I will create some thumbnails from my own side to just make them render over here. But yeah, that will be done tomorrow, because I have to work on other things today. But it is not actually bad. I can go back to my home page, and even not only that, this is one more functionality, like using YouTube, Twitter and all. I should be able to just even sort them. That is also one of the functionalities is remaining. And lastly, I have to create a profile page that is not created yet. This is a simple profile page that I have to work on. So only these are the features that are remaining in this share feature, this theme feature. Don't blame me, okay? I know many things are remaining. I will be working on that soon. That was it. I'm gonna be catching up. Like I'll be coming live just after 10 minutes or something, and we will. I will learn about next auth today. I have a video actually of Hitesh Chaudhary. I just found it on YouTube. So if I just show you this video right now, here. This is the video that I have. I have to watch this video to learn the next auth related thing. It is just like 1 hour and 11 minutes video. So today I will be watching this video to just learn about next auth, because I have to use that in a project and all. So let's see. I'll be back soon, and I'll pre-recorded what? This is not pre-recorded, man. I'm just in front of you. Don't you think so? What is pre-recorded? Come on. What's your name? Fine. So I'm not good at reading. Financial. How can I read that out? But this is not recorded. Rather, I'm live. Right now, I am present. Can't you see that? Okay. So that was it. I'm gonna be coming back live just after 10 minutes or something, so that I can start learning the next auth related things. And I hope you got that this is not like recorded or something. Take care, and I'm gonna be saying so. Bye bye.